Okay, taking a look at the Greenlight limited edition 1/18 scale, The Hangover Crown Victoria Police Interceptor with 3 figurines. This was released in the year 2014. I did not come across any of these in any physical stores like Walmart or Target or Toys R Us. I did not see these physically in any stores, at least around me. I was able to find these pretty readily on eBay. I have purchased 3 of these now. The first one I purchased on an auction, and it was listed as highly damaged packaging. I got it for $45. The packaging was completely crushed. There was nothing wrong with the car. There was nothing wrong with the figurines. The display stand for the car was pretty beat up and was not able to be used. But I sold the car for $20 on Facebook Marketplace and displayed just the 3 figures loose from the packaging. And then I kind of got away from displaying things loose outside the packaging and sold the figures on eBay for 30 bucks. So after shipping and PayPal commissions and eBay commissions, I came close to recovering all of the money that I put into that purchase. The second time I purchased it new from a seller in California, and they shipped it to me, but they wrapped bubble wrap around the packaging so tightly, and then they stuffed it into a box that it barely fit into. And USPS is not famous for being gentle with packages, and it didn't take much compression at all to really jack the packaging up. It arrived pretty damaged. Not as damaged as the first one that I purchased, but I think I paid like $120 for that one, and I was wanting to display that new in the packaging. So I ended up returning that one for a full refund. I've been kind of watching for another one, and boy, the availability of this has really dried up in the United States. You can find them for sale in England, and you can find them for sale in Australia. But I can't hardly find any for sale within the continental United States. And then I found this one, and it was on an auction, and it was damaged. The packaging isn't in horrible shape. You can see that there's a tear here and a tear here. The box is kind of crumpled up. It's actually just that bit of it is the damaged part. There's a little bit of shelfware here, and so it's not in a 10 out of 10 condition, but it was in pretty good condition. I'd consider this, for my workshop, displayable condition. So I won this on an auction, and I paid, after shipping, $49 and some change. So it was under 50 bucks. And a lot of them were typically being sold for 120 some dollars, and so I felt like I got a pretty decent price, despite the fact that it has some damage to the packaging. Normally, I wouldn't remove an item that I want to display in the packaging from its packaging for a video like this, but considering that the packaging is already damaged, I don't know that I'm going to lose any resale value by taking this out of the package, showing everything, putting it back in the package, and if I ever go to sell it, I will list it as honestly as I can, saying it is an open package. But at this point, I figured since the packaging is already damaged and I can't really list it as mint in package, I'm going to go ahead and open it up and give you guys a close look at it. Pretty effortless getting into that packaging. Alright. Woo! That was very fortunate. Okay, so it comes with a little display stand. I would imagine that you would remove this side railing and just display it on this base. It is screwed into place, so you would just need 4 Phillips head screws to remove the car from the base if you wanted to display the car apart from the base. Alright, so you can see that the hood opens up and there's a lot of good detail on the engine there. Both the front and back door open up on both sides, driver and passenger side. See if I can give you a close look at the dash here. So it's got some pretty detailed dash injection molding for the plastic. It's got a decal for the speedometer and the tachometer. You've got your pedals. It's got a center console with a radio. So a lot of good detail on the inside. It's got your Ford badge on the front in color. Headlights, detailed rims, got your Las Vegas logo on the side, got your Dial 911 logos on the side of the vehicle. It's got a detailed overhead light. Actually has little mirror stickers on the side view mirrors. Now, I have seen guys do light kits for this and put little LEDs in these lights, and that looks really cool. I imagine it's not easy and it's probably not cheap to have done, but it's a pretty cool end display when you get it all put together. Alright, so let's set the car aside and show you a close look at the figures. Okay. These figures are made of a pretty solid, dense plastic. So they are not going to take a fall very well. I can actually attest to that from experience. The first ones that I purchased, that I displayed outside the packaging, believe it was Stu, and I was setting him up on the display stand I was putting him on, and they're not super stable. They're a little top heavy, and he fell and hit the concrete floor below him and his head broke off. I was able to super glue it back on, and from the front it did look okay. There was a little paint chipping at the back of it. So these are not going to be very durable in the manner of them falling and taking a hit. You have to be very careful with these. But let's give you a close look at the detail here. I think they did a great job with the detailing on these figures. I think they did the best job with Alan. I really wish that instead of showing him with his satchel, they would have shown Alan with the baby carrier on the front of him. But pretty detailed figures. give you an approximate size comparison here. So they are approximately 4 inches or so, just a little under 4 inches for Allen. Almost 4 inches. And he's a little over 4 inches. Okay, and then to show you how they stand up on a flat surface, they will stand up by themselves. Stu is the hardest one to get to stand up. Just like that. So Stu is, especially on this specific, I don't remember it being this difficult with the other one that I had, but he's obviously the easiest one to fall over. And he took that fall okay. He didn't break or crack or anything. It was a very small fall on a mirror. But I will be displaying this in the packaging. So and I feel like that displays pretty alright. Alright, well, thanks for checking out my videos.